Now, some of you are walking away from old things. I mean, literally, you have decided, I am not going to try and invest any more time, energy, effort into this. And Gemini, this is going to be one of the best things that you probably could do for your entire life. And as we go into October, especially in the first 2 weeks, it's going to be very, very profound. We have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is talking about a lot of conflict, and that's what I mean. There is just like, in this situation, whether this is career, a project, any type of relationship, there is this freedom. Okay, like you feel free. I feel so good when I'm giving you this message right now that there is no other interpretation of it. It is going to be very, very, very good for you. Very healthy for your mind. Your mind is going to become clear. You're going to be able to think better and make clear decisions. And some of you may have already left this and now you're moving into the positive energy, or you're enhancing what you've already walked away from. But the other half of you, the other portion of you watching this reading, this is like big. This is what you've been waiting for, working at. How come I keep going through these cycles over and over again, and you're not going to be doing it anymore? Now, this is the overall energy that we're looking at for the first 2 weeks of October, and then we're going to look at the entire month. But we have the Four of Wands, and this is, all of your relationships. That's what I mean. This has just been something that I feel for a lot of you, the people that you've been involved with. And this may have stemmed from childhood. This could be from your first romantic relationship. This may be from adulthood and only in career. But in some aspect of your life, there was just so much conflict in the relationship. You said, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It doesn't feel good anymore. I don't enjoy my time around these people or person, whoever it may be. But you are definitely moving into something much greater. Yeah, see, you are walking away. There is no denying it. The cards are literally telling you, yes, Gemini, walk away. Clear out your emotion, clear your emotional bodies. That's your heart, your feelings. Everything is going to feel new again. Your energy, your vitality. And most of all, they're saying self-love. Now, when I look up here, that is the future, all right? For those of you who don't know me, I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. And the cards follow my messages. I'm guided in these messages for you. And so each month I'll bring you these messages. And they're saying this is something that you've been looking forward to for quite some time. It hasn't happened for a lot of you yet, but it is definitely going to. So as we're looking at the overall energy for the month of October, this is this big rejuvenation. Now, when we look at the month of August, August was packed full of energy shifts, and we pretty much have felt that energy shift all the way through the month of September. And now we're moving into October, which the last portion of the 2023 is going to be huge. It is going to be huge. Some of this is about romantic relationships, relationships with family and friends, whatever it is. These relationships, you're moving into a healthy environment, into a healthy group of people. And some of you, this may be one brand new person in your life, especially if you've been alone for a while. You're just letting go of everything, and it's like this big breathe in deep. And when you let it out, all of a sudden, this new person shows up for you. So it is an amazing energy that's coming through for you guys. And I couldn't be happier for you. Truly, truly happy. So it's a big breakthrough month, or a follow-up of what you've been going through August and September. So if you recall, August was, we had those two moon energies that were unbelievable, truly profound. The time sped up in the month of August, and it has not stopped since, where we're losing time each day. But we also had Venus was in retrograde. Relationships were falling apart. Follow me on my other social media. We're going to talk about different areas, different people, different situations. But subscribe to my email, and I'll notify you when I'm posting on them as well. But here on YouTube, we're going to stick to the guided tarot messages for you guys, and we're going to go into love readings as well. So, you know, Mercury in retrograde brought a lot of the broken relationships in Mercury and Venus. The beginning of August, actually, you guys had a chance to mend things in the latter part of August, early September. However, I don't feel for a good group of you there was closure. There was a whole lot of closure, but now the closure is coming. Okay, now you're like, see ya, I ain't doing it no more. Now let's take a look at career, projects, and other areas of your life. That's just an overall where you're creating beautiful new relationships. When it comes to career, you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of options are around you, Gemini, and I feel especially for those of you who are, you're being the beautiful air sign that you are, you're highly creative individuals. Like, you can see things and you can put it into paper. Some of you are excellent at painting, at artistry itself, and overall fine arts in general. But what I'm seeing is just this explosion of I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, where they're saying you've been reflecting on who am I, what am I, and working on trying to get some of that new vitality into play in the human world, and you're doing a great job. So Gemini, you've got a new opportunity along with these, this is a bunch of options, a bunch of opportunities. It can be confusion for some, but that's not the way it's coming through. It isn't coming through in a negative way. This is coming through in a positive way, where it's probably the clearest the clearest mindset that you've been in for a really long time. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So that second week of October, you're really going to be feeling the results. You're going to start feeling that it's on its way in, all right? I feel that is going to happen in the first week, and you may feel it right now in the end of September. But it's actually going to start coming down, where I'm seeing the coins drop into it's a little pocketbook. It's like a little pouch, okay? That's what they're showing me. These coins are dropping into this pouch, and it's going to be really, really a great feeling that you've been waiting for this to come. Finally, it's en route. So whatever this particular idea is actually going to be lucrative for some of you, where you're going to make some new money, okay, new money. And others of you, this may very well be an inheritance of some type, a payout that you've been waiting on. It could be leaving a company because you have a new opportunity, a new partnership coming in. As soon as you leave the old one, you've got a new one. But with this comes like a severance package that you're going to get. Whatever it is, you're going to feel absolutely amazing, okay? This is the King of Pentacles. So this is creating a really grounded partnership with an organization that you hold a lot of, what they're saying is you have a powerful presence, all right, in this new opportunity. And it's going to make you feel secure. Finally, I feel good in my life. I feel like things are going in my favor. And they are. They're finally going to go in your favor, Gemini. So when it comes to a project, some of you have been working on humanitarian. I see fields, empty fields. This is like wheat, cows, crops. So you may have been really looking at farming for some of you, trying to learn how to grow your own veggies. Whatever it is, this project you're working on is going to come to, they're saying it's going to come to a point where the people are coming in to help you. Everything you need is going to start coming in one at a time, and that will start in the second week, but really feel it by the end of the month. So you may get the letter, you may get the invitation, you may get the new opportunity in that second week, and then the payout into your pocket, into your business, into this organization is going to come through that last week. Whatever this new partnership is, it's really going to help you feel healthy. You're your health, overall health, is going to be much better than it's been over the last 7 to 10 months for some of you. I'm not talking about major illnesses. I'm talking about just feeling tired, feeling kind of draggy, and a lack of passion. But that passion is going to come back into play, and it's going to be spectacular. Now, we're going to look at relationships on every level, but we're going to look at both sides, all right? This is career relationships, family, friends, and romance, and then we'll look at romance specifically in the end, along with some additional guided messages for you. So Geminis, I hope you are doing really well. All right, October is a big, big month. The last quarter of this year is going to be very, very huge for so many people, especially those of you who have been working hard the last 3-4 years. 3 to 4 years, if you've been working on something, you are definitely coming into a place of growth. They're saying growth. Now we have the temperance, and this is, you've been so patient, right? You've been patient. You're like, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But you may have gone through a period of doubt, wondering, is it actually going to come? And the answer is absolutely yes. The mind is clear again. Remember, the mind is clear. So when it comes to relationships, I feel some of you have been in unbalanced relationships. And that's what you've been trying to walk away from. That's what you've been saying, enough, enough. Okay, I don't want to work with these kind of people. I don't want to have these kind of people on my side if they aren't really on my side. And I don't feel for a lot of you that they are. This may very well be your family. Bottom line is, you are going to learn how to love from afar. And now you're able to handle it. So when we first hear those words, learn to love from afar, it really doesn't feel right. It doesn't make sense for some people, and it just doesn't feel good. It's just, how do you love from afar? Because it's coming to a place of unconditional love. Unconditional love means I don't have to like what you did to me, but I do like you as a person. I'm not going to try and change you, because that's who you are. And I love you the way you are, but I can't be around you the way you are. So you go your way, and I will be here, and I will send you love. And periodically you will think about them, might even look, and you will see huge healing has taken place in this relationship. Now, for some of you, it could be a Sagittarius individual, an Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, or Pisces is in this, as well as Capricorn, and Aries is in this. Is also, I feel Aries energy as well. And we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is creating that partnership, creating the new union, creating a relationship where things actually go in sync. Meaning, if you have let go of your family members that are not on your side, and there's, unfortunately, there's a lot of people where that has happened, where they really didn't want you. They may say they wanted you to succeed, but they really didn't want you. They wanted you to do what they wanted you to do. They wanted to pull the wool over your eyes, and whatever reason, it could be so much worse for some of you and not so bad for others. However, you've decided that you are going to find a different group of people where you fit in, and that's your soul family. And that's what we are here on YouTube. Our channel is Ascending Souls, and we are a soul community where we help to inspire people, and we defend other people. Everybody's got their own opinion, as long as it's done with respect, right? And because of this, you have this beautiful opportunity coming in. This is going to be, for some of you, a brand new friend, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But the Queen of Cups is talking about you. Your self-love has grown, your self-care. You see the value in you. And boy, do you have a lot of value to offer. You know, Gemini, you guys are so incredible at, I hate to say the word multitasking, but truly you are able to do this. It's more like simultaneously, boom, boom, boom. So you can hear 5 different things coming in. And as an air sign, you hear it all coming in, but you're able to go, boom, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. And it can be in split second, just like that. Where it can look like it is a multitude of things you're doing at one time. Everything is coming to a beautiful point where this ball of life is now completed. The circle of your life is complete as you go forward. This new friend of yours, and this may be for some of you, it could be a reunion, but I'm not really feeling it. Okay, this is somebody brand new. This person is going to help you create the life that you love. They will challenge you, and we know how feisty you can be, and they're going to accept you exactly the way you are. And so if you give a dig, they're going to give a dig right back. And I don't mean in a bad dig. I mean, like, the fun stuff that you do, because you guys are fun, you're funny, and you have a little bit of stinker in you, right? They're going to be like that also. Now, you may have those water energies in your chart, okay? Most of you, this is a new person. Okay, this is a brand new person that will become your family. This is your go-to friend. This is your best friend, your BFF. This is your confidant. Some of you, this will be a mentor in your life. But whoever this particular individual is, they are filled with love. They are filled with the opportunist that is in them, but yet they have that mental clarity where they can have the logic as well. So they walk in a sense of discernment. They walk in the mental, in the center, and this is going to be great, creating new relationships. Now, when it comes to those people that you've walked away, there is some healing going to take place for some of you, all right? And it does come with an I love you. It does come with a sincere apology. However, I feel that you're not going to necessarily have them in your life on a regular basis, if at all. But that closure was needed for you or them, all right? And I know if they hurt you, you say you don't care. But those are only the people who say that are the people who are not healed yet. If you're healed, then it's like, okay, cool, right on. It doesn't mean you don't care. It just means that you're glad that it's all said and done and over. There is no hard feelings, because when we can see, as we go through this awakening process that we've been going through, we can clearly see that every single person, I just did this for a client the other day. It was like one after the other, and I pointed it out how this lined up with this, and because of this, because she has been separated from people for quite some time. Her job is ending. She's going to retire at a young age, in her 60s. She's going to retire, but as she retires, her grandchildren are coming in. Before, she wouldn't have been able to be with them. It's like everything was synchronistic, and you could see how everything interconnected, and she was amazed at how well everything fit. And that's the truth of what we go through. And when we go through that spiritual awakening, when we ascend to a different level, we can see this. So that's what I mean. If you're still filled with anger, you're probably not even watching this video anymore. I don't really set well with people who are filled with anger and rage. They don't like watching me. So you guys, let's take a look at relationship, because some of you, this is about a romantic relationship. And remember, I am bringing in the love readings back, and that's starting in October. Take a look in the community posts. I'll start posting things in there where we are going to go in and do some live shows also. So when it comes to romance, you guys, again, this may have already, the message has said, been romantic, but for a lot of you, it was not intended that way. We have the Fool card. It's time for you, as you walk into this brand new sector of your life, this brand new chapter, this new ventures. The Fool card is somebody who is extremely intelligent, kind of, and the way I see it, although this represents the sign of Aries, excuse me, Aries, this also is the duo in you, meaning the Fool who does the research is prepared. So if there was a weather, if you're traveling, then you're looking up the weather, you're looking up alternative routes. If this highway is closed, you're going to be able to go to this highway, how far the gas station is, and where's the backup gas station for fuel. Whatever it is, you're doing all the research up front. So when you get in your car to drive, you're like, okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to head out this way, and I can see this, this, and this. And you have already done research for backup, just in case, so you never get stuck. And that's what I feel. Some of you have done the research on a brand new person coming into your life who may very well be an Aries. And for others of you, this might be an Aquarius. Now, this is the second card of Aquarius, two different decks. The family friend portion was Aquarian in the third week, and now we have it in the second week. So it could very well be taking a risk on somebody that you already know. Okay. Whatever it was, the energy, the stagnant energy that was between the two of you is getting ready to leave. You know, that conflict that you had that left you feeling in a lull. I hear the word lull. Just dull and boring and lifeless, and just kind of drained you, where it's like, whatever. That is getting ready to change. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore, and taking a risk. Now, some of you are going into a new relationship, and I do ask you to proceed with caution, because it could be a repetitive cycle. So if you haven't quite healed that old stuff yet, you may find yourself there, but I feel that's a very small percentage of you guys watching this video right now. Gemini, there's something incredible on the way to you, and it is way overdue. There's a sense of beauty around you, and I'm going to explain to you what the guides are saying. I'll translate that message. I'll give you their message in just a moment. This beauty is coming from within, but remember, what is inside of us, what we have in us, carries out to other people. So our aura, our energy vibration precedes us walking into a room. We can tell when we drive into the driveway of our work environment, or somebody's home that we're in conflict with. We can already feel what the outcome is, what kind of day it's going to be, right? So that's what they're saying. The beauty in you is starting to cast outward, because you've gone through so much, and you're like, I get it now. I got it. I'm good. I'm good. I can be the fool, and I can walk and know that my wish is being granted. And that's what's going to happen when it comes to a romantic relationship, where you're going to be the fool, and you're going to take a risk, even if it is somebody that you have been having those lull with. The beauty in you is actually changing your relationship. But let's go ahead and give you some romance angel card messages, and then I'll give you the guided message and a beyond card at the end. All right, Gemini. So we have healing family issues, right? And that's what we were talking about. Huge growth when it comes to family. And this is like your friends, your family, your romantic partner, the people that you really viewed in high regard. A big surge of healing, where you're walking away from any emotional, unfinished emotional attachments. You're like, Now keep an open mind, because this new person coming in, the one that I'm talking about, for those of you where it's a new person, they are different than what you're used to. You're used to what you're walking away from. That feels familiar. This new person is not going to feel familiar. Therefore, you may actually question them, coming from an angle of, well, it doesn't feel right. Of course it doesn't feel right, because that's all you ever had is what you walked away from. So they're saying, give it some time, give it a minute, step back and give it a minute, and really listen to this person. Don't just try and talk. Listen to them. You're a great listener, and you're going to see exactly who you're dealing with, because very soon you've got the love of your life. You have this new person, a partner, who is going to be right by your side on the way to you. Now, the guided message from your angels is going to be very, very special for the sign of Gemini. Let me pull the card first, and then I will give you the messages that they are saying. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. And I know a lot of you guys are so into animals. Your little fur babies, no matter what type of animal it is, there's a beautiful bonding there. And those are the babies, those fur babies, of what kept you sane throughout all of this stuff that you've been through. So you have two guardian angels around you. Each and every one of you watching this have two in the month of October. Their message is, we've been with you your entire life. Sometimes you could feel us by your side. You could tell our presence was there, but yet when you turned, you couldn't see us. We wanted you to use your intuition so that you could feel what was going on. We were teaching you. It was a lesson, and you passed because you are so highly intuitive, and we are proud of you. We're proud of the things that you have overcome and the painful situations that you have walked away from, leading you into a brand new path, back on your soul's path. We're going to be with you and guide you through the month of October. Do not feel you're alone. You have new people, new opportunities, new prosperity, and new places to live are en route to you as we speak. We will not leave you. We never have, and you are loved. And that is your message from these beautiful guardian angels. Whew, that made me dizzy. That was incredible. Very powerful guides for Gemini. Now, the card that we have for you to go beyond is the water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, high vibrations. Gold is going to be a color that will be of great value to you. Wear gold. Wear gold earrings. Gold earrings can make you look more vibrant. It can make you feel more vibrant. There's a beautiful power to the sign of gold, but it's a healing energy that we're looking at. So those of you who have been going through this very difficult time, where it's your moment to actually walk away, back in the beginning, your earlier message, you are clearing out, you are opening up your heart, and you are now going to receive high vibrating people and opportunities all around you in October. Thank you for watching. Much love.